I don't know if y'all heard that. What? I'm sorry, what'd you say? Said I was still fine.
Picture this. Barack Obama, the smooth-talking former president, a man who charmed the world with his wit and charisma, caught in a scandal so wild it sounds like a Hollywood script. Across from him, Jennifer Aniston, the Friends icon whose love life has been tabloid fodder for decades. The rumor mill's buzzing. Could these two, from totally different orbits, be tangled in a secret affair?
Rumors have resurfaced that Barack Obama and Jennifer Aniston are having an affair. Yes, it sounds ridiculous, and no, there isn't actually any evidence. So how and why did the story even come about? The rumors started 5 months ago when tabloid magazine In Touch published a front cover revealing the truth about Jen and Barack. It claimed that Jennifer and the former president were obsessed with one another. The magazine revealed the rumor came from the popular celebrity gossip podcast Who Weekly. A few months later, Aniston denied the rumor in an interview on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Of all the calls you get from your publicist where you're just like, oh no, what's it gonna be? Or the email saying, you know, some cheesy tabloid is gonna make up a story, and then it's that.
Yeah. Does your
I was not
publicist
mad
ever
at
go
it.
like, is there any truth to this? Or is it...
No, that is absolutely untrue.
Well, I know it's not true.
Yeah.
I just don't know if everybody knows.
Well, it is untrue.
It's the kind of gossip that makes you spit out your coffee and wonder, is there any truth to this? Or is it just another juicy lie? Buckle up, because we're peeling back the layers of this bizarre tale. Allegedly, of course. Barack's story is the stuff of legend. Born in Hawaii, he climbed from community organizer to the first black president of the United States, serving 2 terms that redefined political stardom. Alongside him was Michelle Obama, his wife since 1992, a lawyer turned first lady who's been his rock through it all.
Because of what we did on this day, in this election, at this defining moment, change has come to America.
Barack Hussein Obama Jr., the 44th President of the United States of America, was born in Honolulu, Hawaii on August 4, 1961. By the time Obama was 2, his parents had separated. In 1966, his mother, Ann Dunham, remarried, and the family moved to Jakarta, Indonesia.
He was a mixed-race kid, but in Hawaii, this was not unusual, and he wasn't out of place in Indonesia.
At 10 years old, Obama moved back to Hawaii to live with his grandparents. He graduated from Columbia University in 1983. He moved to Chicago, becoming a community organizer for low-income residents on the South Side.
They've raised 2 daughters, Malia and Sasha, built a $70 million post-White House empire, and penned bestsellers. His A Promised Land, Her Becoming, that cemented their status as America's power couple. Their marriage has weathered scrutiny, from his Senate days to the Oval Office, always emerging as a symbol of strength. Barack has called Michelle his best friend, and she's teased his quirks, like leaving socks everywhere. They're the real deal, or so we've thought. Then there's Jennifer Aniston. She's been a household name since Friends turned her into Rachel Green, the girl next door with the iconic haircut. Her romantic history, Brad Pitt, John Mayer, Justin Theroux, has kept tabloids in business, with every breakup dissected like a national emergency. Divorced twice, most recently from Justin, Jennifer has stayed single, dodging rumors about flings with co-stars and strangers alike. She's laughed off the noise on shows like Ellen, saying that she's happy with her dogs and her peace. But now her name is linked to Barack in a way that's got everyone raising eyebrows. How did this even start? The affair rumor didn't come from any kind of huge revelation. It came from whispers that grew legs. Posts on X kicked things off, with users tossing out wild claims. Barack and Jennifer spotted together, Michelle ready to divorce over it.
Let's start with Barack Obama. The former US president has told a Q&A at Hamilton College in New York that he was, quote, in a deep deficit with his wife Michelle, having spent 8 years in the White House, adding that he's also been trying to dig himself out of that hole by doing occasionally fun things. Now, Kinsey, look, this is interesting because, of course, there's been a lot of rumours circulating lately that perhaps the two, Michelle and Barack, are heading for divorce, and this sort of brutally honest comment won't help that speculation, will it?
I feel like we're on BO divorce watch, Barack Obama divorce watch. It's every other day a story like this is coming out, whether it's him spotted somewhere without Michelle Obama. There was that really cute picture. He accidentally photobombed these kids, having their photos professionally taken a few days ago. when are these two ever together or talking lovingly about each other? Whenever I hear Michelle talking about her husband, it's derogatory on her new podcast. So I do think that we have rights to be discussing it right now. I think that there's something very odd going on. Any PR professional in their right mind would tell these two either be seen together or say nice things about each other.
Tabloids pounced, spinning tales of secret meetups and a marriage on the rocks. One story suggested that they'd connected at a high-profile event, their chemistry sparking something more. Another claimed that Barack's post-presidency freedom, golfing, speaking gigs, chilling at their Martha's Vineyard estate, gave him room to stray. But here's the kicker. There's no proof, no photos, no texts, just a single article that snowballed into a frenzy. So let's backtrack to what we know. Barack and Jennifer have crossed paths once. She admitted meeting him at an event, though she said that she knew Michelle better. That's the extent of their history. A handshake, maybe a quick chat, nothing scandalous. On Jimmy Kimmel Live, Jennifer shut it down, calling the affair, rumor, absurd.
The truth about Jen and Barack is that there is no truth.
There is no truth.
Untrue. You travel abroad with jars of olives.
Yes.
Okay. You have a Ziploc bag filled with your dead therapist's ashes. That one's a little bit true, right?
It's a little true.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston not holding anything back, addressing the wildest rumors about herself on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Rumor, I'm just all one big rumor.
During her appearance on the late night show, host Jimmy Kimmel helps Jen dispel some of the internet's most buzzed about theories. Starting with one, she's dating former President Barack Obama.
Of all the calls you get from your publicist where you're just like, oh no, what's it gonna be? Or the email saying, you know, some cheesy tabloid is gonna make up a story, and then it's that.
Yeah. Does
I
your
was not
publicist
mad
ever
at
go
it.
like, well, I know it's not true. I
Yeah.
just don't know if everybody knows.
Well, it is untrue. I know Michelle more than him.
What is there a truth about you and Michelle that we should know?
That is not true.
Her team has echoed that, telling outlets that there's zero truth to it. Barack's camp has stayed silent, as usual, and Michelle hasn't commented on this either. So where's the fire behind all this smoke? Theories abound, and they're wild. Some on X tie it to politics. After Donald Trump's latest win, chatter suggested that Barack and Michelle were done with America, their marriage a casualty of shifting tides. Others say that it's revenge. Michelle allegedly leaked the story to bash Barack, per one post, though her podcast and public appearances show no sign of spite. Then there's the Jennifer angle. She's single, famous, and a popular tabloid target. Pair her with Barack, a global icon, and you've got a perfect storm of clicks. It's entertainment gold, even if the evidence is super shaky. Barack's life post-White House doesn't scream affair. He's been busy writing, speaking, and producing Netflix projects with Michelle through higher ground. He's golfed with pals like Stephen Curry, vacationed on Necker Island, and kept a low profile compared to his Oval Office days. Michelle's been just as active. Her book tours, fitness initiatives, and podcast keep her in the spotlight, often with Barack by her side. They've appeared together at events, smiling, no hint of strain. If he's sneaking off with Jennifer, he's a master of disguise and time management. Jennifer's world, meanwhile, is equally unscandalous. She's filming the morning show, hanging with her dogs, and dodging paparazzi. Her last big rumor, rekindling with Brad Pitt, fizzled out, and she's poked fun at the hype on talk shows. Linking her to Barack feels random, like throwing darts at a celebrity dartboard. They're not even in the same social orbit. Her Hollywood crew doesn't overlap with his DC Vineyard circle. Yet the rumor persists, fueled by our love for a good twist. Michelle's reaction, or lack of it, adds another layer. If Barack were cheating, you'd expect some sign. A cold shoulder, a solo move, a cryptic post. Instead, she's thriving, and so is their marriage. Their daughters are grown, and the Obamas seem settled, splitting time between DC and the Vineyard. No divorce papers have surfaced, no insiders have spilled. So why does this rumor stick? It's the clash of worlds. Politics meets Hollywood, duty meets glamour. Barack's charm and Jennifer's allure make it easy to imagine, even without facts. Ex-users have run wild, one claiming that Michelle's got proof, and another saying that Barack's always been a player. It's a feedback loop. A tabloid plants the seed, social media waters it, and suddenly it's truth. But dig deeper, and it's air. Hot, speculative air. But let's entertain the what if for fun. Picture Barack and Jennifer sneaking off. Maybe a vineyard rendezvous, for slipping past Secret Service in sunglasses. Michelle catches wind, flips a table, and calls her lawyers. It's a movie plot, not reality. Jennifer's too busy dodging her own rumors to start new ones, and Barack's too seasoned to risk it all on a fling. Michelle's too sharp to let gossip derail her. The real affair is between the public and drama. We can't resist a good story, even even when it's paper thin. Barack's team hasn't dignified it with a response, and why would they? He's faced worse. Birther conspiracies, policy attacks, and shrugged it off. Jennifer's laughed it away, sticking to her "I'm fine" solo vibe. Michelle's silence speaks loudest. She's not feeding the beast. The rumor is a blip, not a bombshell, unless something concrete drops. Posts on X might scream affair, but the evidence says fiction. Zoom out, and it's classic celebrity noise. Barack and Michelle have dodged breakup buzz before. Senate years, White House years, and stayed solid. Jennifer's been paired with half of Hollywood. This is just her latest cameo. Is it karma for their polished image? A jab at their power? For entertainment's sake, we can speculate. But in the end, there's no affair. Just a rumor that lit up the internet and faded fast.
Former President Barack Obama marked Valentine's Day with a flirty tribute to his wife, Michelle, celebrating more than 3 decades together. 32 years together and you still take my breath away, Obama wrote in a post on X, sharing a smiling selfie of the couple. Michelle responded in kind, calling her husband her rock and saying, "He always has been, always will be." The affectionate exchange comes as rumors swirl about the couple's marriage, speculation that includes unverified claims of a split and even an alleged affair between Obama and Friends star Jennifer Aniston. Talk of trouble started after Michelle skipped Jimmy Carter's funeral and former President Trump's inauguration last month. Around the same time, Obama was spotted dining solo in Washington, D.C. But the former president has continued to share loving messages, posting a birthday tribute to Michelle just weeks ago, calling her the love of my life and praising her warmth, wisdom, and grace. She kept her response short and sweet, "Love you, honey," with a heart emoji. Despite the gossip, the Obamas appear to be putting on a united front, at least online.
Barack is still Barack, golfing and grinning. Jennifer is still Jennifer, unbothered and filming. And Michelle is still Michelle, holding it down. The real question is why we're so hooked on tearing down icons. That's the mystery worth solving. But for now, this tale is a spark with no flame, a maybe with no meat. And that is where we leave it. A tantalizing what if that's all talk, no proof. But what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on this alleged affair? Did you think it could be real? Let me know in the comments below.